All right, so we're at our time limit, but I'm
Damn,
gonna.
Sucks. I'm having so much fun.
I'm gonna do this. This is what I want to do.
What are we gonna do?
Andrew, you've been all over this country.
That's true.
You've spoken with people from all walks of lives. I want you to share one tidbit of information or maybe a story, just to kind of round us out here. Just what is one truth you have gleaned, or something profound or maybe not.
Okay. Most people are not hateful.
Okay. Tell me.
Regardless of what they believe.
Okay.
Most people truly believe that their philosophy and the application of that philosophy will lead to a better future for everybody. The news media machine, mainstream right and left wing propaganda, I would say mainstream right wing and Democrat
center right, Democrat
center
left.
right, Democrat left propaganda has basically conditioned us into this like 50-50 like war zone split, echo chamber, perpetual crossfire that obscures a lot of the main message of what's really going on. We're all stuck in information worlds. The internet has not made us smarter or closer together. It's driven us further apart and put us around people that we agree with only because of algorithms and because of media markets. That's the most surprising thing I've learned.
Would you say that it's information warfare?
It's
InfoWars.
It's more just a great confusion about who the other is, who the enemy is. This like mosaic of heroes and villains that we've been assigned isn't necessarily real. And I have my own opinions about different stuff, but I don't think that we're living in this like us versus the enemy thing that everyone thinks is going on. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't care. I think everyone should be engaged in political issues. But if you turn off your phone and you like turn off your TV and you just live your life getting by, staying safe and just doing your thing, how bad are things really?
I love that.
You feel me?
That's exactly what I was looking for.
You know, and I know that things are bad for different kinds of people. I'm just saying, like, we're all in media, right?
Yeah.
We're all sort of like when bad things happen, like it gives us an opportunity to talk about it. So in a sense, like the worse things get, the better our numbers get. You know, it's just true, and that is part of like not the problem, but part of like as long as you understand that. Like I don't think things need to necessarily like change that hard in terms of the way media works. I mean, it's probably not going to. Obviously, shock sells. Obviously, bad things go viral. We're all addicted to panic. That's the whole purpose of apps on your phone. The 24-hour news cycle since 9/11 is all about being like, gotta keep watching. It's like reality TV. It's like cliffhangers, that kind of shit.
It's built on the same model. 24-hour news cycle is built on the same model as like reality TV and entertainment. That's what it is.
Without trying to go too far into it, I just want people to just remember that like there is some hateful, terrible people out there.
Yeah.
And I have my personal opinions about where most of those people sit on the political spectrum, obviously. But at the same time, it's like I worry that like we're moving to a point where like the gap can't be like bridged or like closed. You know,
I
like,
personally think the gap was always there. It's just that we are more aware of it now.
I think that it has to be getting worse with social media.
You think so?
Yeah, because nowadays it's not just ignorance. It's people who are getting a ton of information. Like people have become the news, like and like a feedback chamber. Like it's not like it was. Like there's no real journalism. There is, but not really.
Very limited, for sure.
And that is damaging people's perceptions. It's not so much that people come out the jump like hating different people. People are just programmed like really hard.
Yeah.
And it's not information warfare in like the Alex Jones sense, but it's hard to break out of unless you travel. So I just think everyone should travel and talk to people that you might not be used to talking to, as long as you're are safe and able to do it. Obviously, with the body I've been given, it's easier for me to talk to people than maybe other people and most people. But I would just encourage.
I appreciate your careful language.
Well, it's just true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not telling everyone, yo, plunge into the heart of Alabama. Fuck it. You know, I'm just saying, even if you are very politically minded and you get to know your enemy a little bit, And
I love that. I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah.
I love hanging out in circles, especially if they don't know who I am, where I get to converse with people with opposing beliefs. My favorite thing.
Yeah, and I think more people should get used to doing that.
Yeah.
And just travel the country before you go internationally.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
I think there's a lot more interesting stuff here in America, in the heartland, than all around the world. I mean, certainly there's a lot of interesting stuff around the world as well. But
yeah, because America is not. America's fucking fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not like a patriotic person, but America is definitely the most fascinating place I've ever been to. And I'm glad that I'm from here and that I like have access to this place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, that's all. Just travel. Don't hate anyone. But if you have a reason to hate, understand why. And just remember that most people think they're right.
That is true.
I'm saying it, dude. I've been drinking pre-workout already. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, baby.